And there's something like eco-terrorists running around, or economy terrorists. They're called eco-terrorists, like ecology terrorists or whatever, but they're economy terrorists or whatever, or tariffs or whatever, terrorists. Anyway, they go around, they shoot people, blow people up, do all kinds of stuff. They do a lot of damage in Russia. It's actually Nixon and JFK and Jimmy Carter and all of them, and they're basically, like I say, JFK, Jimmy Carter. They're really nobody other than some people that had some guns, and basically some rapists that basically thought they could do anything they wanted because they kind of could with the star bullets. Like I said, with the star bullets, you can kill the sheriff. You can shoot the sheriff in the chest and he'll die, and it'll kill the deputy in the car too. Thousand paper cuts, thousand little needle marks, basically, and it'll kill cars that are just happening to be driving by on the road. Kills everything and everyone. They call it the porcupine bullet, and basically there around 1930 to 1960. There's probably 60 people or 30 people running around with clips and ammo with this. Like I said, it's radioactive and basically makes them sterile and even gives them cancer and some other stuff. But pretty much, and like I said, if you even have your arm out, it'll put 1,000 needle marks in your arm and your arm will die. Basically, it kills your arm by putting a whole bunch of holes in it basically, and basically you'll bleed out, slowly. You know, anyway, it's possible. It's just too much damage. Actually, it depends. If it's not that bad, you might clot. I don't know, but clotting needs air. So there's a problem with the human body. It won't clot inside. Like if you get a cut on the inside, you don't clot. You need oxygen to clot. So if there's no oxygen that gets to the inside needle mark, you'll just bleed out basically, or you'll do massive internal bleeding and stuff like that. It's really nasty. Anyway, so these people run around and they're like, "Fuck you." And basically, like I said, it kills the person you shoot at. It kills the person up to 75 feet away. Even a small bullet will kill hundreds. If they're standing within 30 feet or so of the bullet. The size of the bullet, it matters how far it gets, but basically, it shoots holes in concrete. It shoots holes in cars. Like I said, this one guy used the bullet. We used one of these rounds, went it shot through the officer. It went back and ignited, and then basically killed the deputy as it flew by. A couple people were driving by on the road on the freeway. It killed them. It killed a couple people on the opposite side of the road that were driving by. It killed for 75 feet. It killed everything. It killed birds in the trees. Killed the gophers. Basically it's instant death for 30 feet or so circumference, or 60 feet. Even a 45 caliber bullet would do that. Basically the ultimate bullet, pretty much they hail it as. Very dangerous. Like I said, in a room full of party goers, you can basically in a crowd on a crowded stage, you can take one of these babies and go, and 15 feet after ignition, it starts, and everybody in the crowd dies underneath it and off to the sides of it. And like I say, if there's any birds in the air, they'll die too. Kills everything. Like a big. Anyway, and you don't even know it's killing you. As it's going by, it just looks like it looks like an incendiary round, and you go, "Ooh, what's that?" And then you start feeling sick, and you get kind of pale. Maybe you lose vision you can't see. You touch your forehead and it's bleeding, and you don't know why. Anyway, it's psychotic. It goes through body armor, goes through everything. Anyway, yeah, they were using it on my exoskeletons. And it was a problem. My exoskeletons were more shielded than most, so they could take a pretty good, at a distance they could take it, but up close they died too. It's pretty psychotic because it's hot metal that doesn't cool down. I'm going 1,000 miles an hour or more. So anyway, yeah. Nixon, JFK, the UASF people, Bill Gates, I guess they're all together on these bullets and to basically just pretty much killing anybody in their path. Um, like 1950, like I said, there weren't any rockets or anything between 1940 or 1930 and 1970 because of this, because of these bullets. Eventually, a couple people get together and go after the people who are making them, I guess, so the world can stop dying pretty much, because they just have a clip, like I say, and it's killing them too, because they're radioactive. So, but but they've killed so many people already that they can't put them down, because if they do, then someone will probably shoot them in the head very deservingly. But they're radioactive, and basically they keep them on them, and so like I say, they get radiation damage in their pelvic regions where they keep their clips and everything, and eventually they die as well, but like 30 years later or something like that. So anyway, short-term problem. Because they're uranium. There's nothing depleted about them. They're just uranium. And there's a 30% chance that they can just cook off by themselves. Like if they get too hot in a car, they'll cook off. Or something like that. Like it's possible you can throw them inside of a fireplace and they'll cook off. Yeah, they're very dangerous. Anyway, but a lot of people have them around because it's how they have power. Nobody can get near them without dying. Call them the porcupine. Anyway, the IRA uses them. A lot of people use them, and basically play king for a day. King for a lifetime, basically. Well, until they run out of bullets, and then basically they get shot in the head. Finally, by a lot of people that wanted to kill them but couldn't. Anyway, it's not really that big of a deal. You just hit them with a missile or something like that. It's like, oh, that guy has a bullet. Okay. Enough said. So, I mean, anyway, yeah, it was a problem. It was a problem for me in space. Anyway, yeah. So, anyway, whatever. But that's how they actually took control and moved into my house with some psychotic bullets. Yeah, anyway, whatever. That's basically all that Rodney or Rick Bush or JFK, Nixon, that's all they had was the porcupine bullets. One-man armies. Anyway, yeah. So, they kill a lot of people. Anyway, but I still get my shuttle. Ryan.